What if I told you that everything you need to change your life, your happiness, your purpose, your power, is already within you, not in some distant future, not after you've made millions, not when things are perfect, but right now, in your voice, in your heart, in your ability to give, to love, and to believe again. Today is not just another day, it's your wake-up call. What are you hungry for? I wanted to be my own boss everywhere I worked because of the politics. I got fired. Some things happened to you, some things happened for you. Had I not been fired from WVKO radio station, had I not been fired, I would have never become a state legislator. Had I not been fired, I'd never have produced specials for public television. Had I not been fired, I'd never have been paid $5 million to do a talk show by King World. Had I not been fired, I would have never been able to resign from the Ohio legislature and go back to Miami to take care of my mother. I promised her she would not end up in a nursing home. She used to work in a nursing home and never wanted to go. I remember my sister calling me, "Leslie, are you sitting down? What's wrong with Mama? Mama has breast cancer. It's terminal. I'll be right there." You don't have to come. You got nice nursing homes here in Dade County. Listen to me. No, I'm coming. I left immediately. My political ambitions, everything. And I rang the doorbell. A friend of hers named Mildred was there, and she came to the door. Mildred said, "Wesley's here, Wesley's here." And I heard my mother say, "I knew he would come. I knew my boy would come." Is there somebody that you love, somebody that is so important to you, that if something happened to them, they could count on your being there, on your showing up? I want you to think about that. I want you to put voice in the comment section because it allows you to control your own personal economy. It allows you to create your own job. See, a job is what you get paid for. Your calling is what you are made for. 86% of Americans go to jobs that they hate, and at the same time, they don't want to get fired. That's what you call mixed emotions. Seeing somebody you hate drive off a cliff. In your car, you're glad they're gone, but not in your car. Could they do something else? Use a bicycle or something to drive off a cliff. Not in your car. You're glad they're gone, though. Let me tell you something. This thing called life. Helen Keller had a point. Life is short and unpredictable. Eat the dessert first. Bet on you. Tomorrow is not promised. If we don't know anything else, we know that the coronavirus has taught us how fragile life is. Don't leave here doing something that's not you. Take a chance on you. Give yourself a chance. I wrote the quote, "Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars." My brothers and sisters thought I was crazy. And I am. Sometimes you got to be out of your mind. Let that mind be in you. See, if there's got to be another mind in you, then you got to be out of your mind, 'cause that mind is not serving you. I want you, if you'd like to work with me, if you've heard my voice since you were a kid and it touched your heart, expanded your vision of what was possible, if you were in a dark place and you didn't think you could make it. William Hollis said to me, he's got a motivational message he put together, and I encourage you to get it. It's called "I Didn't Come This Far to Come This Far." He called me Pops. And let me share something with you. He's a bad boy up in here, up in here. He said he was homeless and he heard my voice. I became his spiritual father. He heard my voice and it brought him through a very difficult time. Jose Flores, Jose said, "Don't let your limitations become your standard." And Jose, who is bound in a wheelchair, buddy, he's now motivating and speaking to corporations and individuals and inspiring them, even though he's a quadriplegic. His beautiful wife, Adrian, you're still here. There's so much more in you. Simba, you're more than that which you have become. This is not for everybody, though. At this stage in my life, at 75, I'm looking for people that are hungry. I'm looking for people who say, Les Brown, I'm the one. That's what I told Mr. Washington. You go watch Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome, all the way to the end. I followed him and told him, when he got through speaking to some seniors in the auditorium at Booker T. Washington High School, I was a junior, I followed him down the steps. My mother was working in the cafeteria at the time. I said, Sir, do you remember me? No. I said, my name is Leslie Brown. My mother, Miss M. Brown, she works in the cafeteria. I'm a twin. I was in your class looking for MacArthur Stevens, and they called me DT, and I agreed with them, the dumb twin, and you came and looked at me and said, don't you ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. And I was startled. I said, do you remember me now? He said, yes. I said, you said to them that they could make the school proud. They could make their families proud if they realized that they have greatness in them. I said, I was there. But you're not a senior. You're a junior. I know, but I heard your voice and I felt like you were talking to me. I said, can I make my mother proud? He said, yes. I said, but what about the fact that I failed math and English and history and I'm going to summer school for the 5th straight year? He said, your grades don't determine who you are. You just have to work harder. He turned to walk away. I said, Mr. Washington. He said, what is it now? You said if just one person heard your voice, that your being brought here from Stuart, Florida, would not have been in vain. He said, yes. I said, I'm the one, sir. I am the one. He said, it's possible, Mr. Brown. He turned and walked away. I said, remember my name. I'm the one, sir. I'm Mrs. M. Brown's baby boy, and one day you're going to hear my name again. I'm the one, and I'm sure he just dismissed it. You see the video of Les Brown speaking in the Georgia Dome. I'm not going to end it for you. It tells the full story. Here's what I'm saying. Some things happen to you. Some things happen for you. Keep the faith, baby, as Adam Clayton Powell, great congressman out of New York, once said, keep the faith. Faith that has never been tested can't be trusted. Keep the faith, baby. Judge not according to appearances. Keep the faith, baby. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Keep the faith, baby. He said, I'll give you whatever you desire. Keep the faith, baby. I'll give you all that your eyes can see. Hold the vision of what you want to create. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. Keep the faith, baby. Use your superpower, your power voice. A lot of people caught up in the drama, politics, and all the stuff that's going on. Don't worry about what's going on in the White House. Worry about what's going on in your house, because at the end of the day, you're only 6 inches from success. That's the distance from this ear to this ear. Develop your mind. Be ye not conformed to this world. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Most people are witnesses. They're watching television. They're fans. You want to be a player. Kid and play. I'm kid. You want to be a player. You want to be the person who stands for something, who will live a life that will outlive them. Let me work with you to develop your power voice. Let me shorten your learning curve. Let me share with you how I came from nothing to get here. You're watching me because you know in your heart of hearts what I've done you can do plus more. Put voice in the comment section if there's somebody you know who needs to hear this message. Like this page, share it, like it and share it. But I'm not just looking for anybody. I'm looking for people that are hungry, that are serious, that are coachable. Most people aren't. Most people don't know that they don't know, and they think they know. One of the worst things in the world to deal with arrogance and ignorance, people who don't know, and they think they know. Oh, behave, whatever. You have so much more to express. You're still here. Every day is a great day. As Anne Hudson would say, if you don't believe it, try missing one. If you're ready to make more money, to be your own boss, to generate and control your own personal economy, if you're ready to live a life that will outlive you, put voice in the comment section. The name of the game today is attention. How to get attention, how to hold attention, how to direct attention. Put voice in the comment section. I do it, I control it, I direct it. And if you can find somebody who's come from where I've come from and done what I've done and overcame what I overcame, I encourage you, do it with them. If you're ready, I'm ready. Yourself in this day, in this age. Give of your talent, your abilities, your story to create a greater world. Evil prevails when good men and women do nothing. When you are willing to give compassion and understanding and stand in the gap for somebody that can't stand for themselves, speak for those who are voiceless, give hope where there's despair. Oh my goodness, eye has not seen, ear has not heard, nor has entered the heart of mankind what God has in store for you. Thanksgiving. Thank you, Lord, for putting me in the position that I can give forgiveness, understanding, love, a meal, a smile, a kind word. Write a letter to someone that's been a blessing to me. Write a letter to you, thanking you for what you have done for me that I did not earn or deserve. No, it's not all about the turkey. No, it's about being grateful, about having a spirit of gratitude every day. From this day forward, if you're not doing it already, when you get up in the morning, say, all things work together for good for those who love God and for those who are called according to His purpose. And then I write down 7 things that I'm grateful for, 7 things that I thank God for, and I feel good after I finish. I feel real good. You're going to feel good too. I thank God for you. I thank you for listening to this message, and thank you in advance for your giving. Thanksgiving, giving love, compassion, understanding, forgiveness, giving of yourself, of helping someone. Those people who are standing on corners with signs, don't just ignore them. Surprise them and make their day. I was in New York, and one of my daughters saw a guy come up to the window, and she gave him some money, and he walked away with such a bounce in his walk. She was around 10 years old. I said, "What did you give him?" She said, "The $1.50 you gave me." I said, "No wonder he's walking with a dip." Oh my God, he was. Laughter, hey, oh boy, this thing called life. It's so fascinating, it's so fascinating. We woke up this morning. It's a wonderful day. As Orrin Hudson would say, the best day of your life. You don't believe it. Try missing one. Thanks, thank you so much, Lord, for allowing me to still be here, not taking a dirt nap. Say thank you, Lord, and give of yourself. Give of your time, your love. Give forgiveness, and forgiving is not holding back in terms of, well, I'll forgive but I won't forget. No, no, no. Forgiving is remembering without anger and revenge and guilt. It's a beautiful day that we are experiencing now, and tomorrow is going to be great. I'll be seeing my family virtually, my computer that does not sneeze and is not asymptomatic, and it won't cough on me. Listen. Are you thankful for what God has blessed you with? Your voice, your ability to take charge of your life, that you just haven't had the courage to use. Your voice to strike out and do something, that's you. This talent that you have, as Dr. Miles Monroe says, rob the cemetery of your voice. Don't take it with you. No, no, no. There are some people waiting to hear you. Rob the cemetery of your voice. There are people who need your voice. There's a frequency behind every voice, and we have a program that will teach you how to use that voice to transform audiences individually and collectively. People need hope right now, more than ever before, and when there's hope in the future, that gives you power in the present. People need a voice that helps them to keep the faith, baby. because these are challenging times and people need to know. No test, no testimony. Faith not tested can't be trusted, and your voice will help them to realize. Stop looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. You are the light of the world. Let me pull that voice out. Let me show you how to organize those stories and create special moments and experiences with an audience and command standing ovations. And make some money too, baby. Oh, behave hello and have a lot of fun. I mean, just think about it. Doing something you love to do 8 hours a day at the comfort and safety of your home at the computer. Don't get better than that. Come on now. Doing something you love from home. Except for the children sometimes. Don't yawn. Make me come back there. Music Tyrone, put voice in the comments section if you are ready to answer the call on your life. A job is what you get paid for. The calling is what you're made for. Allow me to be your mentor. It's no accident that you're watching me right now. You hear me in your heart. You know it's time. It's Ty. And pray for my daughter and my son-in-law, the greatest son-in-law in the world. Pray for the unbelieving God that they're going to be just fine. But when I first heard it, it was a punch in the gut, and I heard these words, faith not tested can't be trusted. This is a test. While you're crying, this is a test. Get yourself together and let her hear your voice and know that you're not afraid, that you know that she's going to, and he's going to get through this. Let's go ahead and we're going to start. We're going to start with the good. We'll start with the good, and it's okay. This is an opportunity for you to go ahead and blow your own horn. Tell us some of the successes. Tell us some of the things that have really made big impacts in your life and what it's been like to be the life of speaker. John, I want you to share first of all. When I think of the good, Paul, I think, well, let's do that. He's got a lot of good stories, but when you get down to ugly, I major in ugly, all right. I really do. Let me just say this. The good all starts not by what I ever did or what I ever accomplished. The good starts when I heard my friend Zig say in 1974, if you help other people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want. That changed my life, because up until that time I thought as a speaker, communicator, it was my goal to get them to where I was, and to get on my train and to buy into my vision. And it just changed every part of my approach to how I communicated with people. And if I've had any honors or blessings, I can tell you it's because I really didn't try to put. I don't want to sound overly humble, but I didn't try to put myself first, and I didn't try to put my agenda first. I tried to put the people's agenda first, and that changed my life. And I've been privileged to do a lot of things, and maybe the greatest honor was a couple of years ago when I did the opening session at the United Nations, and to speak to the ambassadors, and I have a non-profit organization, you know, Equip, that's in 175 countries training leaders, and to be able that day to communicate to them about being people and leaders of trust, and speaking for an hour and a half, and then receiving a standing ovation from them was really a highlight for me. But I thought again, even that day in the audience that I had, I would have never been there unless I would have heard Zig teach me, and I would have listened and changed and put other people first. So all the good stuff, the places I've been, all the awards, all that stuff, it's all because I understood how to put people first when I communicated. And people, when you speak to them, you know this, they can tell if you're for them or if you're for your agenda. Yes, they can tell what your agenda is within the first 5 minutes. Why don't you share some of the good times? Don't leave your voice buried in silence. Don't let your story go untold. The world doesn't need another perfect person. It needs you. Exactly as you are, full of passion, full of purpose, and ready to give. Rob the cemetery of your dreams. Share your voice. Be the light you've been waiting for. Because when you answer the call on your life, you don't just change your world, you change the world.